Okay, now let's see now. Oh, I forgot to tell everybody to move over. Let's see. Okay, I'm live. This video has a problem with the playback. What? Okay, we're live. I'm going to go delete the other one. Let me go delete the other one real quick so that people are confused. You might have to as well. Let me delete that one. Delete. Okay. All right, guys. We are live. Let's wait on everybody to come in chat. Okay. Let's see if they catch it. All right, we've got 3 watching on my channel. Let me see your channel. I want to make sure you probably got 2 lives rolling. Let's see.
Yeah, I got 7 on mine.
All right, we're
You
good.
Got 8 on your. Wait a minute. Oh no, that's the wrong one.
You just gotta delete the one that says 5 minutes and 3 seconds.
Yep.
Hi everybody, it's Vada. We are live with part 4 of the HRO Mayhem. I'm not going to be on camera today, but Aaron might.
I'll be on and off. Yeah.
Okay. So this is part 4. Hey everybody. FBI and police report. So today, I have redacted a lot in this FBI/police report. But when all of this was going on down, Aaron, do you mind giving a summary of what we've covered so far in parts 1 through 3? I just got to fill the margarita up.
So basically, what we covered is the lead up to the filing of the TROs. So you showed some video clips and everything of Katie Joy talking about these all these emails and shit she was receiving and how you were behind it, or the woman from North Carolina was behind it, or whatever, which is you, and how this has been like a relentless attack, and you've been doing it. You've been hired on behalf of Robert Shinn. This has all been on behalf of Robert Shinn, and you've been threatening her son and everything else. And she finally had to break down and file a police report with her state police, which you and I think are both of the belief that she didn't file it so much as the state, her sheriff's department, rather, not state police, her county sheriff's department. They became just fed up with all of these bogus calls that they themselves decided to investigate. And then because of their involvement, she then filed a TRO against you, because that's just really the next logical step if she were in fact believing it were you. So she did that, and then you filed one right back on her. She was not expecting that when you guys finally had your hearing that she showed up for. And she kind of shit her pants there. And then you and her attorney, after a lot of back and forth, from what it sounds like, you both came to the agreement that Katie couldn't prove shit. So you were both going to just withdraw your TROs and call it a day.
Yep. And just so y'all know, in her HRO, she says that the FBI/police encouraged her to file the HRO. That's a lie. They did not. She did that, I think, to cover ass, to make her look more like a victim to them, to where they wouldn't look into her. But if you haven't checked out part 1, 2, and 3, there's a playlist on my channel and on Aaron's channel. I invited her to it. So part 1 looks like this. Part 2 looks like this, and part 3 looks like this. So make sure you watch all 3 and come back. So today I redacted a bunch, and I wanted Erin to put this on her channel, which we're both live on our channel. So but there's one key thing I wanted to show you guys, because if you're watching the beginning and you don't have long to watch, I wanted to ask anybody if they know anything about this part. I looked and there was nothing there, but right here, this is 2 parts of the HRO, okay? And it says, and this is by 2 different, one of them is by the investigator and one of them is by a police officer. So she intentionally told this story. This wasn't an accident that they wrote down. So in one of them, it says, since the release of that series, so since May 29th, Paulson had issues with attorneys hired by Shinn filing lawsuits and sending cease and desist orders, and followers of Shinn harassing her online. And then down here, she says to the investigator, Katie said since the series was released. So again, since the series was released, she's referring to May 29th of 2024. Robert's attorneys had been filing lawsuits and cease and desist orders against her. She thought Vada was behind much of the online harassment. So she told two different people that. So I'm just wondering why or what purpose would she have of trying to claim that only since the series has came out, she's been getting cease and desist and lawsuits. That's weird to me. And I said this to Erin the other night, and she didn't. Did you ever get what I was talking about?
I'm not sure. I mean, I see where it says where you said it, what and where you said it, but I'm not. I don't quite sure. I understand what it is you're saying that this means.
You know, she was sued in 2022, right?
Right.
Why is she telling the officer and the investigator that she was just now sued as of May 29th of 2024? She is just now she's told them both that since the release of the docuseries that they've sent her cease and desist and
oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, she had lawsuits plural filed against her.
Right. Since the release. Yeah. That's weird.
Yeah.
If anybody knows anything about that, let me know.
Yeah. Who else would have? I mean, as a result of the series, anyways, who else would have sent her a cease and desist?
Exactly. And Balls, if you're watching, I wanted Erin to have first dibs on this, and then you can post it. I'll send you a copy of it if you'll answer your thing. But we're going to start. I have a lot of redacting because I don't want people harassing the damn police department. I don't want y'all blowing them up. And y'all, I mean the trolls that are watching, because I know half of the 30 are trolls. So a lot of stuff's redacted, including the investigator's name, all of that. But we're going to start with this clip I've got. This was Katie. For some reason, this was not uploaded in all the stuff that we did. And it looks like I spent a lot of time on this one clip. So I'm just going to let it play. Hopefully y'all can hear it. It's just a couple of minutes long. But I found it quite interesting because she was live on TikTok. I didn't catch it. Southern Mutton caught it. And I was like, oh, so she said all of this. And I didn't even know she did. So let me get to it. Let's see. Justin messaged me yesterday, Erin. I gotta see what's up with him.
Justin.
From Molly.
Right.
Molly's Justin.
Oh,
Molly.
Okay. All right. Yep.
And I hope nothing's wrong. He's been messaging me, so I gotta see what's going on with him.
I'm wondering maybe just all the other drama that's been going on over there. What people coming for nonsense? Finally seeing her for what she is. A lot of things regarding Letitia and Marvon have been brought back up to surface. So I'm wondering maybe that might have something to do with it. I don't know.
Oh, why? And where is this crap? I tagged nonsense in a post, and I told her, I said, I hope to God you're not accusing me of doxing you. I didn't even start my channel till a month after she was doxed. So
she's like Katie with the ever revolving door of who done it, basically.
Well, she's blamed me for calling her person's job or whatever, her husband's job and all that. But what bothers me is I wasn't even a YouTuber then. So she can't blame me. I didn't do it.
Yeah.
But she's blamed me for calling her husband's job, even though he's self-employed. So how would I call his job if he's self-employed? But whatever. All right, I'm going to let this play. Here we go. Can y'all hear this okay? Let me turn it up.
Against me, claiming to be a victim of me.
All right, so this clip is her trying to project after Chesh posted the HRO. So, page of it.
Against me, claiming to be a victim of me is lying. Period. Anyone publishing confidential records is breaking the law, and the prosecutor in Wright County is aware of what they're doing. And filing a retaliatory TRO when I'm being protected from this person for months is insane. Nothing that she alleged against me is remotely factual, and half of what she alleges in the complaint has nothing to do with me, which is crazy.
Okay. Real quick. It's not a retaliatory TRO. I had every right to file an HRO on her right back. And by the way, I was the first one to file one on her back in November, but I digress. Here we go.
So since I got the order of protection, things have been relatively calm. There haven't been calls to the police. Anything, I don't think that's the email anymore.
Ironically, on the 11th, the day after Miranda's statement, she starts getting these emails and harassment. The narrative changes in the emails from a certain someone to now Robert. And it's just ironic how all of that falls directly into place. The harassment to the police department stops when she files an HRO on me. It's just ironic how all that works.
And we were court last week for the order of protection. There was a hearing in October. Court. That person filed the order of protection against me in retaliation. Her order
Not in retaliation, dumbass.
of protection and retaliation is actually a violation of her order of protection.
She tried her best to find me in violation of my HRO because sometimes, okay, you have a time limit. You have a time limit to find a counter HRO, and she didn't know this. But in the paperwork, if she could read, it literally says that I could request a hearing or I could take action on my own. So I did. And she was hot, boy. Man, I would have given anything to show y'all a picture of her face. God.
This all popped out through my Netflix story. The person was sending us, like, saying things like, they were going to make me pay for, like, talking about records. I do know who the person is that I have the order of protection against. I also know that there's other people involved, but I know the main culprit. I have this order since
How do you know the main culprit?
June. I'm not going to say who it's with. I'm not going to say what it's about. I'm not going to say anything because I'm going to respect the court. But again, I was in court last week on the 19th for
Yeah, because you missed your court date on the 5th.
order, which protects my son and myself. And
What bothers me is she had to add her damn son to this.
includes that this person not share things online, and they're not supposed to share anything. They're not supposed to share anything. And they decided to disseminate this to people. Except they didn't apparently share their order that they filed against me, because I think if they actually shared the order they filed against me, people would realize very quickly how fake it is.
How fake it is? How fake it is got yours dismissed, didn't it?
Fully comprehend what's going on, what I'm facing and what I'm dealing with, and taking the order seriously. Because I didn't do what she claimed in this, and the sheriff detective today told me that it's like rambling nonsense.
She was so terrified of what was in mine that she was begging to dismiss, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous.
That kills me.
Just be honest.
It had no merit. All the emails were spoofed. She was upset that her law firm figured out they were spoofed. And she's mad that they were able to catch that shit. And they weren't going to be paid to do some bullshit. So anyways, when I got the HRO on June 28th of 2024, she claimed that I was under investigation by the FBI and the police. So I called the police, which she then tried to get me charged for later because she says that I wasn't allowed to call the cops for no reason whatsoever. But if you were being investigated, wouldn't you call the police and ask them if you're being investigated? I think anybody with common sense would do that. She's mad that I called them and I shut down her bullshit before she had a chance to keep going with it. That's what she's mad about. But throughout all the way through October 31st, they investigated this, and this is what they came up with. I've been fully vindicated for the emails, for the threats, for the spam calls at the police department, you name it. It wasn't my IP. So Aaron's a better reader than me, so we're just going to start with the FBI report, and here we go.
Okay.
And I zoomed in for you, so
Can
you
everyone
don't
hear me okay? Because I switched some things around here.
I got it all zoomed in for you so that we're good to go.
Okay. You can hear me though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. So this is this is reported at 6/16/24, incident date 6/16/24. Prosecution declined, and this is in regard to the investigation into who it was or who was behind these false reports to all these different agencies, primarily, into like people who Katie Joy has suspected could be behind it, including yourself. And it says there, right there, prosecution declined.
Well, this one specifically, I think, is against me and whoever they were investigating. So the blue is important, but the yellow is extra important.
Okay. Harassment case was exceptionally cleared. And it says, this is the final report that proves Vada was cleared from any and all crimes she was falsely accused of by Katherine Paulson.
Okay.
And desist orders and followers of Shinn harassing her online. Paulson believes that redacted behind.
Wait.
Huh?
That shouldn't start off that way. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say it start off like mid-sentence.
Man, I have these in order.
Oh my God. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh. Okay, I think this is.
Thank you. For the person who just texted me, I know I kind of said like, "Oh my God!" I thought you were Michael. Actually, that's why I said that. But thank you for your text. Okay, so incident summary. On June 16, 2024, at approximately 0331 hours, deputies were dispatched to a check welfare at Redacted in the city of Hanover, Wright County, Minnesota. The FBI tip line advised an e-tip was received about an emergency occurring at the residence. It was determined to be a false report. It was learned that the resident was an online personality and was the victim of swatting attempts and harassment. Upon investigation, the origin of the swatting attempts and harassment was not able to be determined. Case background. On June 16th at approximately so-and-so hours, okay, we already read all that. And the tip said the complainant name was Katie Joy Paulson, and the provided phone number was redacted. Redacted saw the redacted address, had a location note in county records. The note said the resident, Katherine Paulson, was an online personality and had been the victim of swatting attempts in the past. Redacted called Katherine and left a voicemail. Redacted went to the residence. He did not know anything out of the ordinary. He rang the doorbell and Katie answered the door. Upon learning why a deputy was present, Katie said she and her child were fine and there were no issues. She said she believes someone had created a false report in her name in an attempt to get her into trouble. Katie suspects Redacted in North Carolina. Katie said there have been several recent incidents where people have made false reports stating, why is that box keep coming up? Okay, stating that she is unable to care for her child. She said she recently took part in a Netflix documentary about a cult, and she suggested the recent issues are tied to that work.
So right there, on the 18th, and remember, on the 17th, she filed that motion into court saying she's not sure if, the defendants are tied or not. But in the police report, she's absolutely telling them it's him. And all the black redacted is Vada. And I wanted to say, let's hope that this goes with that. Let's see. Okay. Nope. This is the next one. On June 22nd, 2024, Deputy Blank was dispatched to a check welfare at Katie's residence. A Hennepin County Child Services intake report had been received regarding Katie and her juvenile child. So this was on the 22nd. But here's the thing. How did Katie know in advance? So on the 17th, remember, Katie had filed into court saying that two fake CPS reports were drafted and sent to her lawyers and that they were filed in her lawyers' names. Well, how did she know in advance when they are just getting wind of this on the 22nd? How did she know in advance that CPS reports were going to be filed? That's my question. So she knew it 21, 20, 19, 18, 5 days earlier somehow. A Hennepin County Child Services intake report had been received regarding Katie and her juvenile child. The information was documented and forwarded to Wright County Human Services on June 20th of 2024. I learned these incidents were also being investigated by the Blank office of the FBI. I got into touch with TFO Blank. He had a meeting scheduled with Katie at the FBI building in Blank for the following week. I was invited to join. The FBI case number is blank. I emailed Crime Stoppers in Minnesota. I eventually heard back from the Crime Stoppers. I was advised any tips filed through their system could not be traced. They did not collect or retain any IP addresses or identifying information. I did some research about the content Katie made for online consumption. It was primarily gossip, entertainment, genre videos about her opinions on television like Sister Wives and 19 Kids and Counting. At the time of my first research of her YouTube page, it said that she had 371K subscribers. On June 26th, I met with Katie, TFO, and TFO Blank. The interview was recorded. Katie explained that she worked as a productive archival consultant on Netflix series called Dancing for the Devil, the 7M Cult. She said stories about Robert Shinn, the founder of the 7M, had gone viral in 2022. She said she made online content and covered information about Robert and his activities. Katie said that Robert started a smear campaign against her. The Netflix series released on Netflix on May 29th. Since the debut, The online harassment has ramped up again. And then that's where this comes in. Wait. Is this where that comes in? Let's see. I think that does go with it. Okay. And that can't be it. Okay. That has to go with it. Damn it. I had this in order.
Oh.
All right. And then I'll let you do 3 of 6.
Okay. So now? Oh.
Okay. I did this page. Okay. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. On June 22nd, 2024, Deputy Redacted was dispatched to a check welfare at Katie's residence in
Wait. Are you on the same page as us?
Yeah. I'm in, I'm reading it from the StreamYards backstage. So
contacted the FBI tip line about the complaint.
Okay. Yeah. Now that one's up. Yep. So Redacted cleared from the residence. He contacted the FBI tip line about the complaint. The provided IP address was 162.1. I'm not reading it, whatever, out of New York City, New York. The FBI tip line made a note in their system documenting the false reports for the address. Later in the morning, Redacted spoke with Katie. Katie advised she operates social media pages using the moniker Without a Crystal Ball. Approximately 2 years ago, she assisted in the production of a Netflix series titled Dancing for the Devil. The series made allegations that Robert Shinn was involved in a cult in the state of California, and he had perpetrated sexual SA against members of the group. Katie said since the series was released, Robert's attorneys have been filing lawsuits and cease and desist orders against her. She thought, I think, Redacted was behind much of the online harassment. Katie said Redacted.
She's talking about me.
Operated her own social media pages using the moniker Vada Jade and using pages titled Without a Crystal Ball Unleashed and Without a Crystal Ball Exposed. She said Redacted created multiple Gmail accounts to send harassing and threatening messages. Katie sent Redacted 53 screenshots of messages and suspicious online activity.
Which those 53 screenshots will be sent to me this week. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, that's not even all of the report. 53 screenshots that she turned in are going to be sent to me, as well as there's another report that the detective had. I was about to say his name. And it's going to be sent to me as well as I'm hoping to get the recorded interview with the FBI and the police from Katie. But go ahead. It's up to you.
That would be awesome. Oh, I'm just saying that would be awesome.
Oh, I'm all over it.
Do you want me to read or?
It's up to you. If you feel like it.
I don't care. I'll read. Okay. On July 1st, 2024, Katie told me that Steve McRae did a live video regarding Katie and her channel on YouTube. I found the video on a YouTube page called Steve McRae. There was 1 hour and 37 minutes titled Overview of Katie Joy Without a Crystal Ball's Problematic Behavior. I then looked at Katie's YouTube channel and saw she posted a video of nearly 20 minutes on Friday, June 28th, titled, I've had the most unnerving, terrifying 2 weeks of my life. Everything has gotten worse.
So why did she bring Steve into this, I'm wondering?
Yeah, exactly. She has been bringing him into it ever since like the end of January.
That's strange.
Steve's video says he's never met Katie's child and would not recognize child if child was standing right next to him. I spoke with attorneys in the Wright County Attorney's Office about the court order. It was determined at that time that the above referenced restrictions could not be pursued for violations. On July 15th, Redacted from Wright County Child Protection and I called Steve McRae. Redacted recorded the call. Steve was adamant he does not like Katie, but did not file a report. This appeared to make sense considering his name was misspelled on the intake report. Steve said his 2 YouTube channels are a channel with his name, Steve McRae, and another called The Non Sequitur Show. He said his email was redacted. I cautioned Steve that if he is responsible for any of the illegal conduct, it needed to stop. He understood. On July 22nd, I received an unsolicited call from
Vada.
Oh, no, that wasn't me. Okay. I was like, was this the part where I called? From Redacted. She explained her situation with Katie and that she had been served with an order against her. Redacted said she uses the online moniker Vada Jade. She said she also has an online channel called Crime Rewind. She said she was not responsible for any harassment regarding Katie. She said Katie is an online bully who just calls Katie out. Oh, and just calls Katie out to prevent Katie from harming others. Redacted denied any involvement in the fake reports. Redacted said her email was redacted and okay. Redacted also detailed a long history with Katie, essentially describing that Katie has people that enjoy and
enjoy and follow her content, and many people. Oh crap! What does that say?
I don't see that.
Vada included, who did not like Katie's content. I encouraged Vada not to watch or engage with Katie or her content if she found it objectionable. I was also cautioned her that if she was responsible for any of the swatting or harassment, it was potentially criminal. She assured me it was not her and that she understood. In the days that followed talking to Vada, I received calls from other people that had YouTube pages and knew of Katie and or her pages. I received a call from Erin Costello out of New York. She said that she talked with Vada, thought she would reach out to me. Erin told me that she was also not involved in harassing or swatting Katie. I cautioned her that if she was or if she knew who was, the contact should be discontinued. Erin also explained to me that there are foreign-based websites that can be used to encrypt and obscure emails so as to mask the true sender. Erin said her YouTube channel was called EKC People Suck and her email account was blank. On July 25th of 2024, I sent an administrative subpoena to Google Inc. and to the Apple Inc. requesting basic subscriber data regarding many of the emails surrounding this investigation. On July 30th of 2024, I got a call from Blank. She said that she was not involved in any of the harassment or swatting against Katie. She said Katie had a history of weaponizing restraining orders wherein she would mention her child to attack her online opponents. Oh, God. Blank said that Katie likes to silence her critics, and Blank admitted to mention Katie's address online once in the past. I think that meant posting her address in the past. She said she was not been involved in any of the internet drama or for years. I got responses to the subpoenas that I sent out. All indications I saw showed the emails were associated with the people I expected. I did not see any recovery emails or phone numbers that did not correlate. So he's talking about Katie's and the person from New York. I got responses to the subpoenas I sent out. All indicators I saw showed the emails were associated. Okay. On August 9th of 2024, I called Katie. We discussed the case. She was frustrated with the explanation that the county attorney's office not pursuing a possible violation for Vada's contact with law enforcement about Katie, so that she tried to get me prosecuted for calling and just inquiring about my own investigation. And Katie and or speech online. I encouraged Katie to pursue other non-law enforcement mechanisms to avoid harassment, such as working with YouTube or reporting any harassing conduct. She understood, but was not optimistic those avenues would be fruitful. All right. And then I'll let you write.
On August 19th, there was a hearing. Katie's order against Redacted. I learned the matter was set for an additional court hearing in October. I also learned Redacted had filed a harassment restraining order against Katie. I read Redacted's HRO petition. The language was generally consistent with much of her online postings and some of the many emails that have been received regarding Katie and this matter. I learned the order was subsequently granted. In my subpoenas, I also subpoenaed information about Katie's email. Katie and I have spoken about the situation on multiple occasions since the order was put in place, and she said she intends to try and have the order dismissed. Throughout this investigation, I have received dozens of emails about Katie and from Katie. I attached dozens of emails I have received regarding this matter to the case. In summary, Katie has been the target of swatting and online harassment. Katie has many online fans and also some online haters. None of the conduct was able to be traced to the source given the spoofed emails and lack of IP address data. It is also impossible to establish who has sent the comments because many of the haters appear to communicate together online, so any one of them could send any particular message. In regards to the possible court order violations, the case is being sent to the county attorney's office for a charging decision to review the information and determine if there were any actionable violations.
Okay, so the investigator here that is being referred to, I had messaged him and I asked him, we had talked throughout too, and I asked if he would be willing to be a witness in my case. And he said that he would. And that's when all of this got shut down pretty much. But up here, evidence of that was gathered. Audio of interview with Katherine Paulson, audio of call with Aaron, audio of call with Steve, audio call with Vada, and audio call with Tina. On October 21st of 2024, I was informed that the Wright County's Attorney's Office declined any prosecution in relation to this matter. Cleared nothing further. So that's the whole FBI report, and I don't know what page this goes to, apparently. Maybe we'd already read it. I don't know. But can we go ahead and just read this page?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want me to do it? Or do you want me to do it?
Yeah. I think
Okay.
the page is missing or something.
Okay. Maybe. And desist orders and followers of Shinn harassing her online. Paulson believes that redacted behind a lot of the harassment, including a false report that was made to the Minnesota Attorney General that she was notified of a few days ago, and the false report to the FBI tip line earlier today. Paulson advised redacted goes by the name Vada Jade on social media sites, has created groups titled Without a Crystal Ball Unleashed and Without a Crystal Ball Exposed, and creates multiple Gmail accounts that she uses to send harassing and threatening messages to her and in her name to others. Paulson advised that she found out Vada Jade's real name, redacted, filed for a court order against her in North Carolina based on false allegations. Paulson sent me 53 screenshots of messages she has received, redacted, and other suspicious online activity. I attached those screenshots to the evidence section of this report. Paulson called back at 16:12 hours to advise that she had just been contacted by her attorneys, Graham Martin and Jennifer Moore, advising that a false report was filed in their names with Hennepin County Child Protection, alleging that Paulson has made mention of harming her child and stated that she plans to do so tonight. Paulson was sent a copy of their report. I attached that 4-page report to the evidence section of this report. I sent a message to the other deputies working in the area advising of the continued issues. Forward to CID for further investigation or to be forwarded to the FBI.
Okay. All right, guys. I just looked at my email. It says that I have to have $220 to get the rest of the files for this case, the audio, etc. So if anyone is interested in donating to help me get this paperwork, I truly appreciate it. I really need it. It comes, and I will make sure to show it on my channel if you do donate to it. I've got to have, let me see how much they said because they sent me 2 emails. All right. So the investigator said there is a minimum fee of $180. Okay. And then it says there is a transcription fee paid to an outside company for that service plus $25. Okay. Photos will be $25. And it says I have to pay $70 up front to start the request. And it says I also have multiple emails, etc. In this case, if you would like those emails, it will be another additional $75. Total to have all remaining items from this case will be $245. Okay, great. If anybody would like to donate for me to get those files, let me know. My PayPal and my Cash App are pinned to the chat, but it's up to you. You don't have to. I'm trying to save up to get the stuff because I really need it, and I'd like to know what all she lied about to the FBI so I can call and get that sorted out because I know she probably told them a pile of shit lies. But anyway, let's see what else we got here. I wanted to go back over a couple of things that she said. Where is it? Have you I actually wanted to review your video tonight, Erin, that you had done, and you had said because it goes back into, let me find which one it is. You probably don't want to review your own video.
I don't care.
And I'll credit you as soon as we get off the stream. Let's see. There's
I'm
a
not worried
certain
about it.
that
Okay.
Erin did, and I had never known some of this stuff. So it's really important because maybe some of you don't know this stuff either. If I didn't know it, then y'all probably don't know it. Let's see. It's called, I know it was a live stream, and it was something about where you had gone over the past.
It was a recent live stream.
Yeah, it was about a couple weeks ago, and you were going over the past about HROs and stuff from Katie, TROs and stuff. Possible reasons for recent TROs, and remember why 7M filed. It might be that one, but I really want to think it was called something else. It was the day that I told you that I was getting it dismissed. Where the heck is it?
Okay.
Do you know the streams where you were talking specifically about this?
But let me just go back here and look at the titles I have here.
Okay, it's way after Come Hang Out with Me and Vada. Okay.
So I wonder, maybe I don't even know what half my shit's about.
Had said something like, oh God.
Talking Katie Joyce subreddits, Twitter tips. No, I don't think that would be it.
I want to say it's possible reasons for recent TROs.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Possibly there was a 2-part series too. There was possible, the one to the right of it is
that's
part
it.
1.
All right. We might not get through both, but if I put her on 2 times speed, we might clear out at least one. Now, I am going to be doing a part 5, and what it's going to be, I think there would be a part 4, but the part 5 is going to be. Okay, so part 5 is going to be about where some people have tried to like take credit to clear their own names using my stuff. Also, it's going to be talking about a lot of the drama that happened between the creators. I promised that in part 4, but then I got receipt of this FBI report. We may end up doing a 7, 8, 9, and 10 if I can get all of this stuff from the police department. I might get lucky and get enough donations to get that paperwork, but until then, there won't be a part 5, 6, 7. Well, there will be a part 5, but I'm not sure about the 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's see how this goes. So this one is called Possible Reasons for Recent TROs and Remembering Why 7M Filed Lawsuit. So let's start here, and I'm going to put her on 2 times speed. Okay. Hey, Erin.
Yes.
So that my computer doesn't shut down because it always shuts down if I play a stream. Is there any way that we can do it? You can do it from your end?
Yeah, I can present. Here, let me just pull it up.
Erin, my thing's going to freeze, and I'm going to have to restart my computer. It's already doing it right now.
So did you want me to pull up the part 1?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna press play because I'm not positive what this is about. We'll see.
Oh, great. Okay. So the investigator emailed me as well because there's some paperwork only I can get, and he told me that it would be $80 for the private FBI portion of the paperwork. Okay, why did he email me separate from them? That's weird.
What do you mean the FBI portion?
So he included the 53 screen. This report that we read tonight is from the FBI and him, but there's also a report from the FBI that was made. There is a recorded interview with the FBI that was done. And there was a, what is it called? He called it something. Let me go back to the email real quick. Infractions report. I'm guessing that was part of the FBI portion. Let's see. Let me see what is he said something about this the other day as well. Let me see what he said. My God, how much is this shit? Can they just give me a total for all of it?
Yeah.
I'm so confused. They're giving me 80 prices. I don't know what.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
The prices to obtain these things is fucking ridiculous. I mean, because I'm going through that with other documentation. It's really, but whatever.
Well, I know that nobody would be able to get a hold of this stuff. That's why I'm trying to get it.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
All right. It seemed like they couldn't hear it, though. What's going on? Oh, maybe.
Sorry, let me mute. 1 second. He's barking at the dog next door.
Oh, is this when my microphone wasn't working? Oh, it's right. I had to refresh it there at the beginning. Okay. I say that like I remember. I don't remember having to do that specifically. I just always have to do that. So, yeah.
Next on your clap.
Here I am. Okay.
Like a lot of people just maybe.
All right. I'm going to wait till she comes back.
Don't really know.
Okay. I'm going to go on over here to chat, see what's going on here, guys. While we're waiting for her to come back. Oh, my God. Thank you so much for the donation there, Corey. Awesome. I will definitely make sure that she gets that. Thank you.
Thank you, Coy. If you donate, please donate to the Cash App or PayPal, because if you do it on like a super chat, which I will credit you either way, but if you donate as a super chat, I won't get it till next month, right?
Was the 25th? Yeah, actually, it'll be December 23rd, actually, not the 21st next month, because the 21st falls on a Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's see. I'm just looking over the chat real quick because I haven't really looked at it much.
Oh, man, in the donation, please put your username so I don't dox you. Put your username in the, somebody just sent me some, but I don't want to say their name. Okay, go ahead, Aaron. I'll figure this out.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and play this then. And just, if this turns out to not be what you thought it was, then let me know and I'll pull up the next one.
Okay.
Why or how they came about. And I mean,
and I already put me on fast, so just so you know.
All I can really offer is from what I remember happening over the months and what I know I've heard Katie say on her live streams. And that's what I want to share is to put out there exactly how she came to the realization she needed a TRO against someone, or someone in particular, even. It just makes no sense to me. But before we get to that, I thought we'd take a little revisit here with the whole 7M lawsuit, because I came across, I went through my Telegram app and yeah, so I had a bunch of shit in there that I didn't even realize I had. So I thought we could just look at them together. So, all right, here we go. Let me go ahead and share screen. Because, like, I forgot a lot of this, and I know that, court date, I think, is coming up in November, I think, is the next date. It was supposed to be September, but now I guess it's November. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Where Katie seems to think she's getting a summary judgment. So, yeah, I thought we just remember why it is 7M felt compelled to even file a lawsuit to begin with. Anyway. did she stop going on TikTok? For the time being, it appears she has. She says that she just doesn't know if she wants to put in all the work and effort to building a platform on a place that's going to be gone in a few months. You know, January's still several months away. And at the rate she was going, she would have been big enough to probably see, you know, a decent paycheck for a few months. I don't see her as just turning her nose up at that because she just doesn't want to put in the work and effort for a few months. No, something happened.
Vada, I just want to make sure that you saw Susie's comment there. It said, sorry, I forgot my username. Don't say how much I gave. So I just want to make sure you saw that. That's all.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I got that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Susie.
In my opinion, something, I'm not sure what. Maybe she lost monetization. Maybe she was denied monetization. Maybe, because I'm not really sure how TikTok works really as far as monetization goes. Or maybe I don't know, maybe she's even restricted now as far as what she can do on the platform. Maybe it's a temporary thing. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Maybe she'd have to start all over. That's the one thing I hear a lot from people on TikTok is that they don't even know why. Much of the times, why it is they lose their platform, why it is they lose the ability to make money with their platform, and they have to start all over again. Like there's people on TikTok who are already on their like 4th or 5th accounts and building it back up to the point of monetization. And TikTok just seems to be not very clear about everything, and they just seem to be even kind of worse than YouTube with who they penalize and just who they let skate by. So this is just the impression I'm getting from hearing other people bitch about the platform. I don't know any of this firsthand. So that being said, she may be feeling a little deterred because of that, but she's still not going to turn her nose up at a few months worth of a decent, you know, paycheck, I think. So no, I think it's not happening, in my opinion.
Okay.
Up there. And let me see, I got something there in the chat. It says, what are the new TROs? Oh,
I thought I heard you say something. Did you want me to pause?
I was trying to see there where we could start. What do you think we could start?
So what is it exactly you're looking for?
You start getting into like videos and stuff that she did. Let me see.
Okay, so
that she made and stuff
that she did regarding the TROs.
Yes.
Okay, all right, then I'll know what to look for then.
You get into some good paperwork or posts where she's accused people before, and then you get into that.
Okay, so let me go up here. What are these? What are these? Okay, wait, am I okay? I'm not muted. Okay. Let me pull up the other stream because I'm not seeing, I know what you're talking about, and I'm not seeing it that here. So
I should have had this picked out. I'm so sorry.
So let me just go here.
I'm glad you're here because you know your content better than me.
Honestly, I don't think I know my content all that well.
Hey, it's better than me. I'm so bad. I try to organize mine too, but I suck.
Okay, let's see here. Yeah, it's this one. It's definitely this one. All right. So let me share this one now. What was it called? What the hell? Part 2. Okay, there it is. Okay. So let me get here back up to the beginning here. All right. It's coming. My shit's slow as hell though. And I know I keep
to do with me other than they talk about me. Do you feel me? I don't know these people. I don't talk to them. I don't speak to them. They're not my friends. They're not my family. They're not my employees. They're not my colleagues. They're literally just
real quick. When was this? Was this recent or back in the day?
So what do you mean? When was the stream that I'm displaying there? Like when did Katie say these things?
Yes.
I believe it was either in January, like the last day of January, or sometime in February, I believe. Here,
Okay.
let me go back to the beginning of me playing this because I'll give that information out. I think. don't know.
This, I think is what it says. It's from her Instagram from February of this year.
There you
I
go.
think February 9th is, I think is what it says.
So that was from her Instagram, February 9th of 2024.
Okay. And thank you guys so much. And I hate, it's so embarrassing to ask
Yes.
for help.
Cover shit up.
I really apologize. I have not been on in like a year, so I've had no income coming in the last year, and this stuff is really hard and expensive. It is. This court stuff has drained our accounts. It's not even a joke, and I'm sorry about that. I hate asking. Thank you, Bobby and Gizmo. I received your $25 donation, and I made you a pinned comment on the chat. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's what, no, you don't. Please don't apologize to me for that. You're good.
That's what's our content.
Get your coin. But they are literally making up insane conspiracies about me, which include that I've hired a woman named Charla MacGyver, and that I am trying to destroy people's lives through my employee, and I am sending them threats through my employee, who I don't have, by the way, and that me, little old me, who's literally just putting out content on my channel every day, is trying to ruin the world. And this morning, I'm getting dragged into more shit because
No one has said that she's trying to ruin the world. She's not really making it a better place, but no one's saying that she's set out with the intent of ruining the world, as if she could. I mean, come on, be real, as if she could.
whoever this person is now threatening to kill my son. So I got 4 emails overnight. One was, I'm going to probably take out a restraining order against you. Followed up by, I'm not the one to mess with a link to a video that was removed by the creator, apparently. Then followed by another email that said, what did it say? I know you reported my video. Thanks for taking down my video. And then the following email was,
Let me play that part one more time. I'm going to slow it up because I'm curious about something here, and I want to ask you something. Maybe you know.
Okay.
Let me go to normal. All right.
Vaughn's tragic death, which is my son, a video. And then the following email was reported my video, apparently. Then followed up by, so I got 4 emails overnight. One was, I'm going to probably take out a restraining order against you. Followed up by, I'm not the one to mess with a link to a video that was removed by the creator, apparently. Then followed
That word right there. I'm not the one to mess with. Followed by a link to, what did she say? Okay. Let me go back here again.
followed up by, I'm not the one to mess with a link to a video that was removed by the creator, apparently.
With a link to a video that was removed by the creator. It almost sounds like, I can't tell if she's saying that like it's this anonymous person sent her an email with this, other person's link or whatever to their video, and that's the creator, and that then the creator removed it. But it sounds like she's saying, though, for real, that the person who was behind the emails was the creator and sent her a link to their video, but then it was removed before she could watch it. I don't know.
That wasn't me. So I don't know. That wasn't
Right.
me.
I'm wondering who this creator was to this link to this video that was removed. I want to know this, but who knows? Okay.
Apparently. Then followed by another email that said, I know you recorded my video.
Wait.
Thanks for taking down my video. And then the following email was Vaughn's tragic death, which is my son. And then saying, you better be careful, or you better be sorry. Let me read it for you. This was literally my.
See, this is what she's alleging was sent to her. I believe the person she took the TRO out against. But think about it. Even if someone did actually send her this shit.
Do you want me to skip over my commentary?
No. You don't have to. It's up to you. If you're fine, how long do you have tonight? My question. I'm just trying to play both.
Well, I don't really have a whole much longer because the next 5 days, I'm going to be working long days, and I have to go in early tomorrow, and I'm going to be there like probably 10 to 12 hours tomorrow.
Oh no!
Like Thursday's my only day off. It's crazy, but
how about this? You keep going, and when you have to go,
right? No, that's fine. I'm just saying that for what you're trying to display here, is my commentary going to assist in that, or is it just going to take up time?
It will.
Okay.
But I just wanted to read off real quick. I wrote this in my Facebook group, but here's just a couple of the allegations that Katie's made against me and Robert. Okay. So I've been accused of spoofing emails with death threats and child porn attached. I've been accused of spamming the police department, CPS, FBI, and several government agencies in Katherine's area with false reports, emails, and calls. I have been accused of submitting false reports to CPS and Catherine's lawyers, Graham and Jennifer's name. I was accused of sending emails to Robert's attorneys as well in Catherine's name with threats attached. I've been accused of being 24 different spoof-fished email addresses that were created both in my name and other people's names. Furthermore, I was accused of sending threats from the same email addresses that are in the 24. I've been accusing of to threaten and murder and or her child. I was accused of creating CP of her child and sending it to her. I've been accused of being hired by Robert Shinn and 7Ms to kill her and her son. I've been accused of threatening to rape her son. I've been falsely accused of threatening, stalking, and harassing Katherine since 2022. And I've been accused of contacting Katherine's neighbors, lawyers, family, and her husband, amongst many others. I've also been accused of contacting Katie through email, messenger, text, and whatever other means possible of contacting, which had never happened. Katherine also had an investigation open with her police department and the FBI in an attempt to not only frame Robert Shinn and I with the crimes, but also to attempt to have us arrested for the crimes she framed us with. So there's just a few. And what I'm going to do is actually for part 4, I'm going to list out all the stuff that she's accused me of. I'm going to show you her evidence versus my evidence. And I'll show you the harassment from her versus her alleged harassment from me. Okay. So I'm going to write all that down. Here we go. Go ahead.
Okay.
Like they're going to put their real name attached to it. And the Vaughn's tragic death that's being referenced here is not her son. No one was talking about her son. It was about Vaughn McCray.
Point of no return. The point where I called my lawyers. Vaughn's tragic death. You reported her GoFundMe.
That amazes me. Who gets? Wait, am I mute? Am I mute? No, I'm not. Okay. Who gets to the point of no return, as she calls it? But that point is to where she calls her attorneys, not that she calls the authorities. Like that's some bullshit right there. I don't know. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. I'm not going to provide commentary on this one. Otherwise, we're just going to be all bogged down in my commentary and not the video. So.
Renelle and Rabbit and her videos. I know it's you and Charla. She has the evidence. You and my crazy stalker are working together. You don't even know what's coming for you. Get ready. Nobody can save you now with the title of Vaughn's tragic death, which is my son's name. So the police won't do shit. I'm not going to report it to the police. I live in a bumfuck small town. Like the police here don't do crap about cyber, anything. They don't care. They will not spend and invest any time in it. I'm not going to call the police over this because literally they are not going to do anything. But they don't do anything. They don't care about online threats. They don't care. I live in a.
See, that's crazy. You don't call the cops specifically and solely for the reason of them doing something. If for nothing else, you call the cops to show a history, to show a pattern. So if and when something can be done, you're prepared.
A small town. No, just you guys, I'm turning off comments.
Yeah, guys, she doesn't want to actually like rectify the problem here or like make things better. No, she wants the sympathy. She wants the attention. And right now you're threatening that with your solutions and shit. Fuck off with that.
That's because I'm already taking steps. I want y'all to know that I'm handling this. It will be handled.
She's handling this by going live on Instagram because that's how you handle shit like this, right?
I gave these people grace last week and I said I wasn't going to go legal with them. I said, I'm not going to try to silence you and try to take away your rights to speak about me. That's not my job. I don't give a crap what you say about me. But now I'm
as if she could take away someone's rights, right? I mean, she could try, I guess.
Literally getting death threats from the same people who are on video, even after my video where I said Charlotte is now my employee, accusing Charlotte of being my employee.
Not true.
And Katie Adley Parker, is that your name, Rabbit? I know your name now. And I'm going to deal with this. Same with you, Renelle Smith. I'm not going to say the other people that are involved, but they should know who they are because those people are the ones that really are going to be dealt with. But the two creators that created that GoFundMe that raised thousands of dollars on a case saying that I was taking them to court, they're going to really have to start a GoFundMe now.
Okay.
Because even after I made that video, Katie.
That sounded like a threat, didn't it? Like, and it was what was it, February? So it wasn't too long after this, was it, that she took out a TRO against Vada?
I hear you.
Actually, maybe it was a couple months after.
Okay.
I don't know if you know this because I didn't talk to them at the time. But when she says the two people that promoted this GoFundMe to get donations from, at that time, I know that Down the Rabbit Hole did not have an HRO. Did she get one right after that?
I don't know if it was right after that, but it was not long after that. Because what was that? That was in January, maybe February. I don't remember when she. It was. I'd say it was within a month after that. I think.
Isn't that strange? Okay.
I think.
Do you know if the GoFundMe was even mentioned in it?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know where her TRO says. I
Okay.
have no idea.
Do this. But still,
was on a channel saying that the restraining order that was taken out against me was not fake, and is still playing into this false conspiracy that I am employing Charlotte to take them all down. I don't know what is wrong with Katie. I don't know if Katie's bored. Katie likes to criticize me for everything. And it's ironic because I finally found her Facebook page, and this woman talks about my son a lot, and her kids are all over her Facebook. Like, I don't even post photographs of my son. She criticizes my son, who's not even a public figure, and he doesn't.
no, we just know every single ailment that the child has had, every single like medical procedure he's had, what your outcome for him is predicted to be, and how bleak that is actually. And yeah, but we don't know what he looks like. Okay.
Doesn't have photos online, and then she's got all these photos of her kids. It's like the cognitive dissonance here is astounding. And she will say, "Oh, you just doxed me." No, you have been doxing my life and my kids for the entirety of your channel.
She doxed her life.
Her
What?
life
No one knew she
kids.
existed before, and now her life has been.
Who's been doxing her life and her kids?
Okay. I wait a second. Give me 2 seconds. I have an idea because I know what it just dawned on me. Something just dawned on me, and I know what it is you're looking for. And I think I
Okay.
can just cut right to the chase here a little bit.
Maybe if you type in the keyword like,
Well, I
don't
think I can even do better than that.
Okay.
It was from today, and what's this? Yesterday. Ooh. All right, I gotta just open up my folder here quick. So, because I've been working on a project myself, and one of the things I had to do was pull some of these clips that you are looking for here and talking about. Downloads I need created or no kind. I need kind. That's right. So group kind. Okay, so let me get up here just to the folder I have, and I'm gonna put these up on the screen. So I have February 9th.
if anybody knows Balls' handle on Twitter, will you put it in the chat for me? I can't find her, and I'm trying to find her. There she is. I found her. Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna share to a different screen here. Man, my computer is so slow. It's so annoying. I mean, it's making me not even want to do a channel anymore. It's so fucking slow. I can't take it. Anyways, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a screen recording I took of, I don't know if it was the same exact video.
Putting out content on my channel every day, is trying to ruin the world. And this morning, I'm getting dragged into more shit because whoever this person is now threatening to kill my son. So I got 4 emails overnight. One was, "I'm going to probably take out a restraining order against you." Followed up by, "Oh, I'm not the one to mess with a link to a video that was removed by the creator, apparently. Then followed by another email that said, what did it say? "I know you reported my video," because I never respond to them.
Aaron,
Yeah.
But I'm not going to wait.
when Balls came to you and asked you if we could give her the FBI report to post, what did you say? Because since that day, she blocked me.
I told her that you wanted to redact it and everything first and do something with it first. And I asked her to give me like a day or so. And she said, okay, and thank you so much. And that was it.
She blocked me that same day.
I don't know why.
Okay. I was just wondering. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Wake up to have one of you, and I know it's one of you, and I know specifically who it is that sent this. And you guys know, you all know who's doing this. All of you know who's doing this. You know exactly who's sending the threats. You know exactly who's spoofing all these emails. You know it.
This is from a different stream than we were playing, by the way. I just wanted fill you in on this. This was from the February 13th stream, not the 9th.
Okay.
You know it's not Charlotte, and you know it's not me. You know it's coming in from your circle. You know this is all fake. You are all so hell-bent on tying conspiracies to me that you don't care that there's real people involved. It is one thing to talk about things that you see online and to have a conversation about what you're viewing online. And it's a whole nother thing to like create a conspiracy about someone that the person is telling you is not real. And then double down on that conspiracy and then raise money on that conspiracy. Oh, and by the way, I was told today by an attorney that Katie Parker has never received a restraining order.
What happened?
Because I never respond to them. But I'm not going to wake up to have one of you, and I know it's one of you, and I know specifically who it is that sent this. And you guys know, you all know who's doing this. All of you know who's doing this.
Sorry,
you know exactly who's sending the threats.
So that one, that clip was only like a minute long, so that
Okay.
had timed out and is restarted again. But now I'm going to play the next one that I have on
Well,
here.
who is she referring to? You all know who's doing this. Who is she referring to?
Like the group, the people she has lumped all in together. So that would be like Steve, Rabbit, Renell, you, maybe myself. I don't know. Yeah, Nikki even. All right,
Yeah,
so
it's definitely not Nikki, because in a couple of her videos, she's actually taking up for
Right.
Nikki and trying to get Nikki to contact her.
Okay, so this is from a stream, or I'm sorry, this is from a YouTube video she has up on her channel from June 17th. Okay, so let me press play.
Myself, and on Sunday at 4 a.m., police pounded on my door because someone had filed a false report with the FBI claiming that I was a hostage. And my
What's the
son
date?
and I were hostages.
Date of this stream?
And that a man was trying to harm my son.
Is
The same
my
person
father.
also tried to file.
The date of this, and it's not a stream, it's a YouTube video. It's up on her channel right now as we speak. It was from, where's my folder? June 17th of this year.
Okay. Let me go look at something while you're. Oh, go ahead.
Okay.
I got to
I'll
do a
report
timeline of these dates. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to create a timeline where it shows her claims versus the police reports, because she's knowing this stuff.
That's the project I've been working on. That's the project I've been working on.
Oh, good. See, I told you we're synced, girl. I'm telling you.
Well, I mean, we could do it together, I mean, because it's proven to be bigger than I thought it was going to be. So.
Oh yeah, it took me 8 hours to do the first timeline with Miranda, so I get it.
Yeah. I thought it was something I could put together in like a day and a half, maybe, if we're working on it nonstop. But like I'm like 3 days into it, and I'm not even close. So.
Well, you send me what date you're on, and I'll help you.
Okay.
Or what you're trying to figure out.
Okay.
CPS in another county by using my attorney's name and email address and filing it as though they were my attorney, claiming that I had told them that I was going to harm my son. In the middle of all of that, I started getting threats from a group of creators on Instagram through my email address. They're also on YouTube that have been supporting Robert Shinn since 2022 and helping him in their efforts to try to diminish the credibility of the victims in the story, taint and disparage and discredit me, and harass me into being silent. The threats which I received were horrific. Obviously, I'm not going to go into detail because the police are involved in my county and I have spoken to the FBI. These are not limited to me. They're threats against my son, my family, myself. But the main source of the threat is that these people are telling me that unless I stop talking about Robert Shinn and remove my defamatory content about Robert Shinn off of my platforms, they will come and hurt me or potentially kill me or my son. The police, although the SWAT team did not come, are treating this as an attempted SWAT because of the way that these people filed the reports. They were hoping that cops would go bust down my door and that it would lead to some sort of altercation, violence between me and the police. Fortunately, right now, we don't know who specifically is doing this. What I do know is that the emails and threats that I am receiving all indicate that these people are doing this because they want me to stop talking about Robert Shinn. They believe that if I stop talking about Robert Shinn, apparently the story is going to go away. They want me to take down all my statements and remove everything. They also want to paint this as I am victimizing Robert Shinn and I am victimizing the dancers that are still inside. This series of harassment I've been receiving, whether I've had the cops at my home 3 times now in the last 2 days. They were here for over an hour today. They were here yesterday in the afternoon or evening, and then they were here at 4 a.m. on Sunday. They have been filing reports with my city. They're bringing in people from my neighborhood. They have been taking photographs of my house and posting them online. They're doing whatever they can to try to.
Wait a second. This was on the 17th, I said, right? June 17th?
Yeah. That's
She
what
just-
I heard.
She just listed everything, all of the sources of these fake calls going all the way up to June 22nd. How did she know about that on the 17th?
Exactly. That's what I've been catching on to, is she knows all of this in advance. She knows every bit of this in advance. That's not possible. It's not possible.
I'm sorry. One second. I'm just saying goodbye to someone real quick.
You're fine. Take your time.
Okay.
Okay, so Sandy Night Live says she knows who did it, but she doesn't know. And the FBI involves, but no one has been arrested. I'm so confused. Yeah, that's because the people that she's accusing or she's dying for it to be, that she's trying to frame for doing it, are not guilty. That's why nobody's being arrested. It's because she's lying. She just wants to frame people with this kind of crap that she makes up. What I think she does is she gets these damn people to create these emails for her to go with her narrative. Then she gets them to file police reports to frame them with crimes. And then she tries to get her police department involved. And I told him this.
Okay. All right. All right. I only recorded like another, like, I don't know, minute or so of it. I'm going to press play.
Intimidate and scare me to stop.
Just so y'all know,
in 2022, Robert teamed up with a group of creators on Instagram and on YouTube who were bound and determined to take me down. These same creators are now continuing to help him. And if you check YouTube on the algorithm and you want to watch some hate videos about me, most of those creators have either had direct contact with Robert Shinn or through his fake accounts or through his Instagram pages that he once created about me. These creators have been incited and brainwashed to believe that I'm evil and that I am dangerous and that I have victims. Robert's biggest thing that he likes to say about me is that I have victims. I have proof upon proof upon proof of so many receipts of things that Robert Shinn through.
Okay, so that was the end of that. So yeah, that's what I have, and I'm looking. A lot of these are still up on her channel, mind you. Okay, just the only ones that aren't are the Instagram ones, and I do think she said the majority of the damning shit in her Instagram ones, but on her YouTube channel, she has. I'm pulling one up right now. I think this was the first one that I recall her putting out there, and it what's the date? Yep, January 31st. So
January 30th. I'm writing this down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want the link? I'll grab you the link if you want it.
That sounds even better.
Okay.
That way I don't get confused.
Okay. I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna send it to you in the do we have a private chat back here? Oh no, we don't. Shoot. We don't.
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, you don't?
I thought we had a private chat.
It's right here. Here,
Huh?
I'll type in it. See?
Oh, okay. All right. I'm used to seeing up top. Okay, all right. So here's the link to the video upload she did on the 31st. All right. So I'm gonna go. You want me to pull that up? I can do a keyword search as word, or I don't know. I don't remember exactly what it is she said in this one, but this one is titled here. I'll go ahead and share it with the stream. I'll try to. My shit lets me. Okay. So it's titled Breaking My Silence. I am not stalking anyone, nor am I trying to silence any creators. Fraud alert. So I think this is one that we were playing already. One of the clips anyways. Let me see what she looks like in it. Oh no, this is a voiceover. This is a voiceover. Oh, I don't think we did play this one. All right.
Okay, let's go.
I just saw what was up on the screen. What was she showing? All right, we're gonna go ahead and see what that is.
I was not doing. Their order contained false information, complete and utter fabrications, and provided no evidence to the court that I had done anything. I had to pay over $3,000 to have an attorney go to court for
Oh, this is when she's complaining about having to have gone to court there in North Carolina.
Oh God, get over it, girlfriend.
me because I couldn't go to court in.
I can't believe the extent she went to take me down, dude. And I don't even fucking post about her. That's what's killing me here.
They wouldn't allow me to do it virtually. And my attorney argued in court that I don't live in the state of North Carolina. I do not know this woman. I am a public figure.
That paperwork right there, I can't get a copy of
I
that.
didn't have to argue the merits of what she.
What do you mean?
I can't get a copy of that. I don't know where that's from. I think that's fabricated paperwork because nobody knows what that is. I've asked the court for it, everything. They don't know it.
I was wondering.
I think she made it up.
Wait a minute. Wait. What exactly? Wait, like this right here?
That paperwork going right there. It's nobody knows what that even is. I think it's paperwork that she created herself to make it look as if, not this paperwork, but there's some paperwork that she shows coming up. Okay. And she says that it's from, let me see. Let me think. There's some paperwork that she ends up showing from her that she claims is from the case, but I've never seen it.
Do you mean
that's
this
it?
right
I
here?
think right there, that right there.
This
I can't get that from anywhere
because this wasn't in your
the papers.
It wasn't in that court. Whatever. This was alleged. This I believe is from. It's from another lawsuit, but it's maybe from the 7M lawsuit.
No one knows what it even is.
Okay.
Oh, it's not. It's her response to me. Let's listen to it real quick.
Okay. All right. Let me back it up.
She's trying to prove that nobody works for her and that they looked
Right.
at her taxes and her taxes say nobody's worked for her. That's a crock of shit, dude.
This individual, I don't speak to this woman that they claim is the stalker or that is working for me. And my attorney, as a part of that case, works in Minnesota. Ms. Paulson and Without a Crystal Ball have been deemed by a court of competent jurisdiction to be a journalist outlet, which enjoys a qualified privilege against defamation claims. See court order dated February 7th.
You know what I bet? You know what I bet it is? I bet that this is not even anything that was filed anywhere. I bet that this was what she had her attorneys prepare in case she didn't win for personal jurisdiction. Like this was like the fallback thing. I bet.
2023. She is a busy journalist who is engaged in keeping up to date on multiple stories at any given time, and she keeps clear of her engagements with subjects and sources as she can be seen on her, which can be seen on her multiple online outlets.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I never got it.
Have I been aware of anyone working as an employee of Without a Crystal Ball other than Ms. Paulson? Best of my knowledge, and
I liken this to remember how who was it? I think it was Bad Rabbit there. She was showing screenshots of a court filing or whatever from alleging that Letitia Bias and her attorney filed something with the court or whatever. But she's like, there's no filing, there's nothing on record or whatever. But yeah, you have these screenshots here. Like, what are you trying to do or whatever? And I remember looking at it thinking, well, obviously this is something that she had her attorneys write up, but she didn't end up needing to file it, so it didn't get filed. You know, I'm liking this to be something like that. Maybe. I don't know.
Based on my review of her tax returns and business records,
She has no employees outside of Miss Paulson. I've never seen for anyone other than Miss Paulson any of the employee records expected in an employment relationship, such as payroll records.
Well,
pay
she
stubs,
claims
employee-
right there at the beginning that that was filed in the case, and it wasn't. It never was.
She did. She makes that claim in the comments too, I remember. Because she's at one comment she says it was dismissed due to personal jurisdiction, and then she says later on in the comments that it was dismissed due to the merits.
which are required in Minnesota to be filled out by the employer and signed by the employee in a form similar attached in Exhibit 2. W-2s or any other payments or tax reporting documents typical for employee to be readily available. We provided this to the court in North Carolina. I don't have any employees. I just want to make something
That's
extremely
fucking
clear.
lie,
There's
too.
currently a GoFundMe happening.
I had to play the whole
And a group
court
of
audio
creators
to
are
prove
using
that.
my name to promote a GoFundMe, claiming that I'm trying to silence them, and people are donating to them, thinking that this has to do with me, and it doesn't. And their GoFundMe has raised over $2,000, and it says Rabbit and Ronell are being dragged to court by an unstable stalker. They want to continue to be calling out Katie Joy's bad behavior on YouTube. As a community, let's come together and support them. Someone in the comments says she's been getting away with this for far too long, and her fans are bullying creators that criticize her. Anyone who dares criticize her on any platform are silenced or face backlash, and you deserve any support for your efforts. This harassment needs to stop, and they need to be put in their place. What greatly disturbs me about this GoFundMe is that the donations are being obtained through fraudulent purposes, with the allegation that this unstable stalker, quote unquote, is taking them to court for frivolous reasons. That this woman who's doing these restraining orders has no validity or valid reasons to be taking out orders. And it's also under the assumption that they are completely innocent, which I know nothing about, and that I am the one that is sending an unstable stalker to harass them and try to silence them, all of which is false. The woman that they are talking about, her name is Starla McIver, to the best of my knowledge. And she does have a permanent restraining order against one person that I'm aware of in the state of Kansas. I believe I was told today by a subscriber that she has court for 2 more restraining orders against 2 other people. The people that she has restraining orders against have been individuals that have harassed me for years. I have no orders of protection or any legal cases against any of these people. And I am not involved in any capacity in what is happening to this woman by these other people. I'm only assuming that if a court in the state of Kansas agreed with her through a trial that this order of protection should be permanent.
Why is this pausing? Jesus. Okay, yes. Can you hear me? I don't. My shit's running crazy slow, so if there's any technical difficulties, it could be on my end. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, it looks like we lost Vada. She was saying earlier how her computer was starting to freeze up and shit, so I'm thinking that maybe that's what happened, and she's like restarting it right now. So I'm going to go on over to comments here while she's not here and just see if there's anything we missed and see if any. So if you have any questions too, now's a good time to ask. I'll try and answer as best as I can, but okay, no, that's not mine. There we go. All right, so oh, Sunshine and Rain member for 4 months, Lord Troll. I can't wait for 7M to get Katie's tax information. Yeah, I hope they do. Yeah, I hope they do. Okay. All right, I see Vada there in the comments. Let's see. Can they get her for false reporting? They could if they prove that she's behind it. Like, okay, so it's the false reporting would be I just heard something in my ear. Would be the false reporting to these government agencies, CPS, the police, and what yada yada. And in order to get Katie for the false reports, you'd have to prove that she was in fact behind the reports, and she would know that they're false because they're about her, but you have to prove that she's behind it. And though hi, there you are. Okay.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you. Keep going. I was telling you I can't drop a link in your chat. I'm not a mod. I didn't know if you could fix it, but it's okay.
Okay, well, I can make you a mod one so you can drop a link.
Okay,
So,
you can.
but yeah, they because the reports are about her and her home. If she were behind the reports, obviously she would know that they're fake, and that she was using the law enforcement agency to pretty much do her bidding or whatever. But though we highly suspect that she is behind it, we don't know with 100% certainty. We don't have any proof of this at this time, but yeah. So it would possibly, maybe someday, just not yet, I guess. Where are you in the chat? Let me see. Where are you? There you are. Okay. 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 All right. You should now be a moderator. You should be able to post it now, I think. I don't know. I don't know if can all moderators post links or just like the managing moderators? Because I made you a standard moderator. I don't really know the difference either. Why aren't you blue though? Oh no, you're a moderator. Okay. All right. So I don't know if that answers your question, but hopefully it does. Let's see here. 7M judge said it's plausible that she's a reporter, and that was the old judge. That's not the current judge too, because I think that they switched judges since then. But regardless, that's plausible she's a reporter. Yeah, it's been. I believe that the progression of the lawsuit has pretty much determined that she is not entitled
Are you
to
there
just
now?
privilege.
Are you guys there now?
Yeah, I'm here. Are you here?
Yeah, my computer had to reset. I'm sorry, guys. My computer reset.
That's okay. I made you a moderator though.
Thank you. I was just trying to. Is it okay if I put the?
Yeah, go ahead.
Wanted to date in your donate in your chat if I put the link in there.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, you can remove me after. It's fine. All right, go ahead. Go ahead, honey.
Okay, no, it just
I'm trying to remember my question. It was important. Oh, here's my one question. If I upload like a bit, like I don't have much space left. If I upload a video of someone else's for like storage, will it strike me?
Okay, so here's what I've learned. Because I have a lot of videos of Katie's that are uploaded like that on the YouTube platform, but I didn't put them on this channel. And the channel I put them on, I don't share with anyone, and I don't share these videos with anyone really either. So they're not being used in a way that's making them public for other people to view and see and, to be shared and spread. But I do have a channel where I have a lot of videos uploaded just for storage. So, I mean, you can do it, but I would recommend not doing it to your main channel. I would create a whole new channel for it, really. And yeah, and I would keep the videos unlisted, at least, if not private, but definitely unlisted at least. And I say unlisted because you may want to pull it up from your main account. And if it's private, you won't be able to without, permission. But if it's unlisted, so long as you have the link, you'll be able to. So.
Okay, I was just wondering because I'm a manager of yours, and I remember it saying, "I'll tell you later."
Okay.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I think I was done. I don't know.
Okay. So guys, tonight we went over the FBI portion, and what we're going to do now, we're going to go ahead and end this, but for part 5 at this point, if you'd like to donate in Aaron's chat, I could drop my links there as well. But if you'd like, okay, part 5 is going to be about, just so nobody's confused. So we're going to put all of these are all in a playlist. Okay. And I put the playlist on my channel, and it's called, what is our playlist called? Did you accept the playlist? Does it not premiere on your channel if you accept to be a part of it?
I don't know. I don't know what you mean by playlist.
I tagged you in a playlist to join, and it's got all of these videos regarding the HRO in it, and you can add collaborators to it.
In YouTube, you did this?
Yes.
Okay, I'll look.
Okay. All right. So there's the HRO playlist. So part 1, 2, and 3, and now 4 are done. Now part 5 is going to be all pretty much creator version, what happened with creators during this, how the creators found out, what they posted that got me in trouble, all of that I promised the day before yesterday. When can you go live again, Aaron?
Okay, Monday. So, not gonna be able to do it tomorrow. Definitely not gonna be able to do it Wednesday.
By tomorrow, don't worry. I need a couple of days.
I'll be able to do it Thursday or anytime. Well, not anytime Thursday. We're eating during the day, but Thursday night. Or
That's Thanksgiving.
Friday night or Saturday night, because I think I'm only working. I'm working the day shifts both days, which is awesome. We're gonna be so busy.
Are you working Sunday or Saturday?
Yes, but I'm working the day shift, so I think I get out at 5.
Okay, so what time would be good for you on Friday so that you're not going to bed late on Friday night?
Okay, well,
Do any time that day.
okay, on Friday I'm working until 6. So there's a good chance I'm going to be there late on Friday, anyways. So if I did Friday, I would say play safe and do it at 10 p.m.
10 p.m. on Friday. All right.
Yeah.
So part 5 is going to be at 10 p.m. on Friday. And by then, if I get enough donations, I might have some paperwork back by then. They said they have to do transcribing, which is where they go redact the stuff they have to do to some crap. But once that's done, I should get all of it. The one piece of paperwork it took a week to get just for those for this.
Yeah, transcribing I think means too, like it's the evidence they have is in audio format and they have to put it into text format, and yeah, it costs a lot of money to have to get shit transcribed.
Yeah, so it puts it in text format. Okay.
Yeah, because I don't think that they're going to actually send you the audio recordings of anything, of any interviews, but they'll send you the text dialogue of it.
Well, since it's my own case, they should. I'm going to call and talk to them tomorrow and see if I can get the actual audio and tell them it's my case and I have to have the raw audio for litigation reasons, and they'll send it, hopefully. Well, no, never mind. That's coming from the investigator, so I'll have to call him. Okay. I'll call him. He'll do it. I'll figure it out. He likes me, so. All right. Thank you so much, Erin. And I'm sorry. I'm trying not to tie up your time because I know you like to stream as well. I just don't want to tie you up. You seem ill tonight, so I'm trying not to tie you up with anything.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I just, I really haven't had much to stream about, I don't think, lately. So I really enjoyed, having something to stream about and talk about and everything. So I appreciate it. Thank you. It's just, I'm just busy over the next couple of weeks, but I've been really enjoying this. So I make as many parts of this as you want. I'm here for it.
Oh, okay. All right. I didn't think this would be this many parts, but there's still so much we haven't done yet. And thank you to the person that just left me a super chat. I don't want to dox you, and I don't know if you're from my channel or Erin's, but thank you for the Cash App. I don't want to say her name. Let me see if her username is the same. Can you put in the chat if you just donated Cash App real quick? I don't want to dox you because I know some people like their names private. Let's see. Tell Justin that Queen has been obsessing over his monkey. Laugh out loud. She checks on her. What monkey? What is she? What monkey?
What?
Do you want to do comments before we jump off, or do you have time to do comments? Or
no, I get a couple of minutes.
Okay. Let's go over comments because I got 87 comments that we haven't gone over yet. All right, we're going to go over comments real quick, and then we're going to. You can go ahead and take her off the screen, and I'll credit her channel as soon as I credit to Katie Joy Without a Crystal Ball. Please put her link in the chat and credit her channel on both mine and Erin's channels. Yeah, 7M said it's plausible that she's a reporter, not confirmation that she is. She totally doesn't understand what it means. But yeah, plausible does not mean that you are. That means you might be, but they're not sure. If you're going to drop a case against KJ, make her make an apology video stating her wrongs, or else you just get back pedaling with Paulson. Oh, absolutely. And I would have loved to do that. But since I wouldn't agree to her terms, she wasn't going to agree to any of mine. There was no freaking way I was going to agree whatsoever to, if I were to stop talking about her and delete all my content, that would be my whole channel. I would have to delete my whole channel. There's no way I was going to do that. Not a fucking chance. Would you have done it, Erin?
I'm sorry. What was that? Michael was talking to me.
She was saying that, so Sunshine and Rain said, I can't wait for 7M to get KJ's tax information. Oh yeah. We won't get to see it probably though, since it's tax info. I don't think. Okay. She knows who did it, but she doesn't know. And the FBI is involved, but no one's been arrested. I'm so confused. Yeah, here's the thing. Online, they can drop any narrative with no proof. What I've realized lately, like Erin was talking last night on her channel while she was live, and she was like, well, there's no proof of this. I mean, she was talking about Reagan and how there's no proof. And I was like, proof doesn't matter anymore. These people are just believing this stuff with no proof of anything. Like,
yeah, that's the thing. And the shit with Reagan, it reminded me of this one of the very first lessons I learned having a YouTube channel. And that is, do not believe or take anyone's word for anything, because it's surprising. It was surprising to me, and still is surprising to me, how many people will come into your DMs and will absolutely, completely and totally lie to you. Like, I don't mean like misunderstand something. I mean, just make something up out of thin air. And then there's those who have no desire to do anything like that, but will just, we're human. We're going to misunderstand things, and we're going to relay things, incorrectly. We're not doing it purposely, but it happens. So for these reasons alone, I was reminded that I will absolutely not believe or just take anything as fact without seeing it for myself. That's all.
Yep. And here's where, and it'll help you if you're ever in litigation with another creator as well. Another problem Katie has is every accusation of harassment, in quotes, that I've ever made, there is not one accusation that I've ever made against her without proof. None. Not one. I mean, anytime I've accused her of doxing someone, of harassing someone, I have showed the proof. And that's the thing with Chesh and all of them. Here's another thing. Don't believe. If someone goes live to do a hit piece on somebody and they invite 10 creators up there and make a bunch of allegations targeting one creator with zero proof, you better be up in that comment section asking for proof. It's not true. They'll do that too to distract you from asking for the proof, because if you got a bunch of people backing up your narrative sitting on panel, then you're more than likely not going to ask for proof. So that's why they do it that way.
And also, too, if you have creators who are live streaming about someone for, say, 7 hours and providing no proof, of any of their claims, but also like repeatedly using these like illogical fallacies to like make their argument, well, that's just like a big smokescreen, because that means that they don't really have an argument based on the merits of any of the discussion points at hand, and that they're just looking for a flashy way to just show, present something.
Yeah,
in my opinion. Yeah, it's my opinion, for granted, but still, yeah.
Have you noticed that they haven't been live at all about us?
Oh, they were live about, well, not about you and I, but about Renelle.
When, today?
Today, yesterday. It was very recently though.
Okay, me and Renelle are not friends anymore due to a lie that she was told, and she believed it without evidence. And I tried to send her the evidence and she wouldn't look at it. But the whole point is, what would they even have to say bad about Renelle? And do they not realize that in her video, Renelle already stated that she's suicidal due to them? Can they not leave her the hell alone?
Oh, they don't care.
Huh?
They don't care. They don't care. I mean, no one can talk badly about them, because then it's like intimidation or whatever, but they can say whatever the fuck they want. And if you dare to use like something personal as to why this might be difficult for you, like say your husband's cancer or something, well, then you're just, like trauma dumping, and fuck you.
Catfishing, right. Well, just so you know, me and Tammy Sue have been working on getting the best clips ready. That we're not going to sit through no 7-hour stream. So what I've been doing is keyword searching, finding the best parts, and I'm putting them all together for you and I to go through, because we said we were going to start doing a weekly chess stream. And we're going to do it. We're going to show y'all what proof they have, what the allegations are, if they have any proof, and we're going to show you who really has no integrity, right? I hate that fucking word at this point. She's so hung up. Cheshire's so hung up on that word integrity, but she has none. That's what I'm lost about. She has none whatsoever. What is up with that? And she just seems to have a boner for Aaron. Like, she's obsessed with Aaron. It's unreal. I don't even know how this started. When did she start making streams about you? Like, when did that start?
That started, I think, like almost right, like directly after Tina and I did a stream depicting the mod call, the mod or mediation call or whatever between Steve and Cheshire over the NSS channel. And and Gina and I gave our commentary. And here's the thing though, like for like a good month or almost a month before that, Tina and I, we didn't say anything. We just sat back and we were watching, comments and shit on Twitter. And like Steve and Cheshire were for the most part being quiet. Cheshire started to speak up a little bit, but it was Manya who just kept putting out like tweet after tweet after tweet coming at Steve and putting out all this bullshit, and that's why we spoke up. We spoke up because like not all the facts were being represented, and we wanted to put all the facts out there. And also there needed to be something to counter the bullshit she was spreading. So it was like from that point on is when Cheshire just started talking shit about me. But I don't think she started doing streams until, I don't know, maybe a year ago.
I just don't get what she did. Or
about
why.
a year, maybe a year and a half ago.
I mean, they're on there calling you a cunt, a stupid bitch. I mean, geez.
Oh, I don't care about that. Yeah, I don't give a shit. I mean, they're using all kinds of crazy or the ridiculous names like that just tells me that they don't have a very good creative I don't know, word set to talk about me with.
Well, they've done like 50 streams on me, and I'm going to tell them, you ask nonsense if you don't believe me. You don't want me on you because you will straight out probably lose the 20 people in your chat once I start looking into you. So you better have proof for every single thing you've alleged towards me, because it's about to come and spin back right on you. So let's see how y'all like being harassed to fucking death. And y'all want to talk about harassing people and how you're standing up for people. Nobody's done no 7-hour streams like y'all have. So who's harassing who here? Her channel is literally the definition of harassment, but I've got some clips lined up, and yeah, they're not going to like my responses whatsoever, but me and Aaron's going to do a weekly thing. I'm so much behind, but don't worry. It's all going to be great. Don't worry. And Wolf, I need you to send me, please. Because they totally twisted what Wolf said. So they were saying that Wolf had, pretty much gave a pass for predators or whatever. I need the clip of what you actually said, because I know what they're saying isn't what you said.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm done. Go ahead.
The narrative that I think it was Alice though who tried spinning the new narrative or whatever. Remember months ago when in a stream with Cheshire and Manya had made comments about how she envisioned coming to the States, getting coffee with Wolf or whatever, and sitting on his chest, and just like laughing at him as he wheezed and couldn't breathe. And we made a big deal out of that. So this was brought up again today on Twitter, and Alice chimed in and said, "That's not how she meant it. I took it as she was making an offer for a good time or something." I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. Are you saying the Manya was hitting on Wolf? I'm like, What the fuck? Oh my God.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Considering the harassment they threw our way all this time. Where does the Manya, oh my God, I put a picture of what are those little guys from the chocolate factory? What is their name? The little Oompa Loompas. She has the haircut, shape, everything just like one of them. That's so crazy, hilarious.
Oh my God. Is it Oompa Loompa hair in a sideways mullet?
Yep, sideways hair. Oh God. But guys, we're gonna jump off here. Thank you, Aaron, for coming up, and I've got that stream coming. So me and Aaron's working on the 7M. The 7M part 2's coming. Have we done part 2 yet, or only part 1?
Only part 1.
Okay, part 2's coming. Stream on part 5 of this. So part 5 of the HRO, the stream on Chesh, and we have the what's the third one? 7M one. So we got 3 different ones coming. And guys, I know in the past I was not, really dependable. I would say I would go live and then it would get changed and or I wouldn't go live. Well, I'm working on that. So when I say it this time, I followed through on all of this. So just bear with me. A lot of court stuff was going on back then, and I apologize for that. But I'm also, for those of you that don't have time to watch 9-hour streams or however long our streams have been on this, I'm going to make probably one for Erin, because I know she works and she doesn't have time to do that. But I'll make a pre-recorded recorded video and upload it. That's going to be like 20 minutes long, giving you a briefing on each one of these episodes, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, okay.
I'm moderate. What do you think? You think that's a good idea? Because a lot of people need just like especially creators that want to report on this, they might need like a quick review of what all this is, like at least like the HRO. I'm going to do one small video about just reading out the HRO.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'm for it. Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
Oh my gosh, Vada, she was talking about something on the weekend about something saying she has proof. She said she had emails from one person that had a source who's deceased, no proof. Who? And here's my question with Rankin last night, because you never clarified which Amber you were talking about. Are you talking about Flava's Amber, or which Amber?
Oh, I don't know.
Which Amber?
I don't know. I'm not very familiar with that community. I don't think I was talking about Amber. I think the chat was talking about Amber, and it was brought up through like the text messages, but I don't know. I want to say it was the hell was her name? Oh, fuck. I think I emailed her once or something. I'll know it if I hear it. Amber's or something maybe. I don't remember.
Because last year there was the redheaded Amber who sent her news to somebody and they got spread. So if it's that Amber, that's already happened. So Rankin definitely didn't do it if that's the Amber.
Oh yeah, it's someone had sent me a text too asking if these were the same nudes that had been released in a subreddit or whatever back in like 2020.
Yes, because if they are, she can't be blamed for that. If it's the redheaded Amber that hangs out with Flava, that is not true. That is absolutely not true.
But I know it's someone from that community. Anyways, I know that, but.
Well, Bombshell seems, Flava went live about it last night. Did you watch it?
No, I listened to about half of it at work today when I was setting up.
Okay. Well, thank you guys for coming. Again, we got all those streams coming. If you'd like to donate towards paperwork, I'd really appreciate it. And thank you to the person that just sent the Cash App. I don't want to dox you because you didn't put your name. But thank you so much. And thank you to the other two that donated as well. Let me make sure I don't have any others starred. So Sunshine and Rain, I can't wait for 7M. She's been a member for 4 months. And then Coy sent $10 for documents. And then Manic Major, $1.99. Thank you so much, guys. But y'all have a great night. I'm going to jump off here and get some streams ready and play some Fortnite.
Okay. All right. Have a good night, guys. Thank you. Bye, Vada.
Bye. Bye, Chicky.